What is going on, YouTube, and welcome to our Week 4 battle in the Northeastern Battle League of America, NEBLA for short. My name is Burm, that's Tom Hanks. Glad we got that out of the way, and this week we are playing against Dan, who is the coach of the Azalea Slowpokes. Dan is a good friend of mine. He's been in the league since the beginning. He is not in our division, but he is in our conference, which can help us if we come down to a wild card spot later in the season. I don't think that's going to happen because I think we're going to win our division and we're not going to have to worry about a wild card spot. Yeah, Dan's got a pretty fun team. He drafted a lot of Pokemon that he likes, or at least he drafted Snorlax, which I know is one of his favorites, and he's been trying to draft for a couple seasons now. And he's finally got it. His team is Jirachi, Mega Sableye, Mamoswine, Goodra, Snorlax, Gardevoir, Hariyama, Blastoise, Ursaring, Terrakion, and Lantern. Our team that we are bringing to combat those guys are, if you can't tell already, we have Victini, Victorine the Victini. This week we are running kind of a strange set. Victini is our Z captain. We haven't gotten the chance to use it as a Z captain yet, I don't think, no. So we're running Fire Z, and we have Flame Charge, Power Up Punch, V Create, and Zen Headbutt. If we can get a Flame Charge up on something, I have faith that Victini can do some work late game. Especially if we can get a Power Up Punch on something as well. If we're at +1 speed and +1 attack, I really don't, and Fire Z at our disposal, then I think there's a lot of stuff that we can take care of with that. Up next, we have Pupcake, our Slurpuff. I have a strategy with this, so hear me out. It's got Dazzling Gleam, Surf, Calm Mind, and Substitute, and the Citrus Berry with Unburden. Because he has Mega Sableye, and because we have Slurpuff, I think he's going to bring it because he doesn't want us to get webs up. And I think there's a chance that he leads with Mega Sableye, and we lead with Slurpuff, and he Mega Evolves in the first turn, expecting the webs so we can bounce him back, and we just go for a sub. I'm not sure if that's exactly what I want to do yet, but that's a possibility. And the Surf, after a Calm Mind or two, takes care of a lot of his team as well. We just got to make sure. What would be nice is if we could get rid of the Snorlax before the Slurpuff sets up. Because even at +6, I don't think that Slurpuff... At +6, I don't think that this Slurpuff OHKO is especially defensive Snorlax. So we need to be careful about that. We have Once a Carp, our Mega Gyarados. Shiny this week. It's got Waterfall, Crunch, Toxic, and Dragon Dance. It's a Dragon Dance setup, and it's got Toxic in case the Sableye wants to switch in on something. Then we can Mold Breaker Toxic that thing, which would be nice. Not sure we're going to have to use the Toxic, but I was thinking about it, and there really doesn't need to be a third attack in our slot. Based on his team, Waterfall and Crunch kind of takes care of most of it. Earthquake could be nice, but again, like Waterfall takes care of a lot of his Earthquake weaknesses, so I'm not too concerned about that. Dragon Dance, we just want to give ourselves options, right? Like, so far, all three of these Pokemon can take care of something late game, and I want to have those options in case some of the other ones go down. We have Foam Wallet, our Klefki. Guys, this season I am falling in love with Klefki. It is so nice to have. It's got Play Rough for the Sableye. I think it does half to the Sableye with Play Rough, which is awesome. It's got Reflect, Light Screen, and Defog in case he wants to set anything up, because we are definitely not trying to set anything up this week. So I do not care about using Defog because it will not remove hazards from their side of the field because we're not trying to do that at all. And of course it's got the Light Clay, and it's a defensive set. We're also bringing Choice Band Hoopa for the first time. I don't think we've brought Choice Band Hoopa yet. Man, this thing hits hard. It's got Hyperspace Fury, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, Knockoff. It's invested in HP and attack. And actually with HP, Hoopa can take some hits. Defensively it's still very weak, but with a special defense and a full HP stat, this thing can do some work. The Drain Punch will take out the Snorlax. Hyperspace Fury, nothing ever wants to switch in on that, but especially not on Dan's team. And the Knockoff is obviously nice in case we want to feel a little risky and make some reads. Tolkien, of course, great nickname. Gotta get myself props for that. Or just, you know, the guy who wrote the book. And then, of course, we have Edelwood, also shiny this week. Our Trevenant. And we're not going to run the normal Harvest Citrus Berry thing. We're just going to switch it up a little bit. It's going to have Hornleech, Will-O-Wisp, Rest, and Drain Punch. And it's carrying Leftovers, and it's got Natural Cure. So we can rest up, especially defensive. We can rest up and switch out, and when we come back in, we'll be awake because Natural Cure will wake us up from our rest. That way we don't have to run Leech Seed, but we still have a bunch of draining moves. Horn Leech and Drain Punch hit his team pretty well, and I want to make sure I have that Will-O-Wisp so we can get that Jirachi if that's necessary. Obviously, we can't run Leech Seeds this week. Well, we could, but it'd be a little riskier because he's got Goodra on his team, and he's also got the Sableye, which could bounce things back. Not that it would affect us, but Sableye walls us pretty hard. This Pokemon pretty hard, so that's why Foam Wallet's there. We can switch into that. If he decides to bring the Sableye and use it. Which I have no doubt that he'll use it well. Anyway, we are going to jump into this battle here. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Dan, I just came from an event, and I'm not going to lie in case you couldn't tell. I'm hoping you can't tell. I'm a little turned. I'm a little bit lit right now. I don't use those words, and that should tell you what kind of state I'm in. So if there's a time to take me down, it's right now. Hopefully I'll still be on my game. Hopefully I'll still be making good plays. And I'm going to get connected with Dan right now, and we're going to get it started. See you in a second. All right, we are back. We are about to challenge Dan here. Something I forgot to mention about Dan is that Dan is a Smash Bros. Player. He plays Melee. He has a little bit of a following in that community. At least in the New York area. Here we go, we're jumping in. He's got the Sableye, he's got the Snorlax, guess both of those. And then we got the Gardevoir, we got the Mamoswine, we got the Terrakion, and we got the Blastoise. He built this team a while ago. He told me that. And so I'm looking forward to battling it. That means he's ready. He said, maybe he's not totally prepared. Well met. I don't know what that means. Anyway, Dan is a Smash Bros. Player. I don't know who his main is these days, but I know that he's a really good Captain Falcon. I know that's at least his favorite character, even if he doesn't use it anymore. He definitely used it in college. But yeah, actually, I think he has a Twitch, so I can link that below. Not that anybody watches these videos, but if you are watching this video and you want to check out Space Ghost, which is Dan, definitely go and do that. Why not? I'll put his link in the description. Who cares? If it gets him one more follower, then that's great. Okay, so who do we want to lead here? I could see him leading the Mamoswine to try to get rocks up. Maybe we just lead Foam Wallet. That's not a bad decision. I'm a little hesitant, like I said, to lead the Slurpuff because I don't want to set up as long as that Snorlax is around. So I'm thinking maybe Foam Wallet's the best lead, just to get up a screen or to hit him with Play Rough if he decides to lead with that Sableye. That's gonna be my play. I'm just gonna ask him if he wants to do timer. Sorry about that. If you could hear that, I have a notification. Great. And he actually led with the Gardevoir. Okay. So we'll just set up a light screen here. Why not? Oh, he went for the trick! That was nice. Okay, he's got the choice specs. I have the choice specs, and he's got the light clay. Choice specs helps us. Not at all. Yeah, let's switch to Edelwood now. That was a good play. That was a good bring. Smart. He could throw up that Calm Mind if he wants. We're gonna go right for a Horn Leech right now. He might expect a Ghost move. Oh, he's got the Ghost move, but we have that. Yeah! That's what I like to see. We have that light screen up. We got that specially defensive nature. That's what we like. And there's no reason not to go for another Horn Leech here. If he wants to go for another Shadow Ball, I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's see what he wants to do. He doesn't want to switch into Mamoswine. He went into the Sableye. Okay, cool. That's a good switch in for him. Do we go right? Foam Wallets are switching, but we do have a choice specs now. I think we switch into Foam Wallet. I think we go for Play Rough. Anybody else thinking that? Is that just me? I think he might go for like a Will-O-Wisp or something. Or a Dark Move. I think Foam Wallets are switching. Just at least scout to see what he does in this matchup. Almost just turned on the timer there. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's see what he wants to do. He goes for the knockoff. Great! Now we don't have our choice specs anymore. This is beautiful. Awesome. I'm totally cool with that. Why not? He didn't Mega Evolve, though. I'm wondering if he maybe went to go switch moves and didn't Mega. He doesn't have to Mega. That's completely up to him, but he does have the Mega Stone. So maybe he's trying to keep Prankster around for some reason. Regardless, I think that Play Rough is our play. I'd love to take this thing out if we can. I wonder if he thinks that I made that play intentionally. I'm recording this right now. I did not purposely switch into that knockoff thinking that you would knock off there. Okay, this is an Earthquake, 103%. He's going for an Earthquake here. Actually, you know what? He might go for the Stealth Rocks as well. But I think that our Gyarados is good switching here. We have the Intimidate. Yep, there's Stealth Rocks. Okay. What do we want to do? Can we set up a Dragon Dance? Is that too ambitious at this point? I kind of don't think it is, honestly. If he wants to go for the Blastoise, that's okay. Right? How much does Gyarados do to Blastoise? Let me check my calc here. I think that this thing might give him a lot of trouble, actually. Let's say it's the defensive sinner. Defensive sinner. I'm not a sinner. Relax, dude. Defensive spinner. Crunch at +1. Does over half. But he might Toxic Us. Yeah, I think that this thing can do a huge, like, it can put a huge hole in his team at least, even if it doesn't fully sweep. So I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. He goes to the Sableye. I think we can take this thing out. I think we can take this thing out at +1. Let's see. Sableye. Mega. OU utility, let's say. That's a specially defensive set, but at +1, we hit this thing really hard. If it's physically defensive, then we might not kill it, but I'm going to take that risk, I'll be honest. He said right Mold Breaker. I mean, I'm not going for a move that that stops the mold, that really affects his, like, I'm not going for Toxic here, so Mold Breaker doesn't matter too much. He Mega Evolves, I go for the Waterfall and I kill it. I'm not even going to worry about the Mold Breaker. Sableye out of the way is great. That's super nice. Let's see if he goes... Who would he go into here? Blastoise is the only Pokemon I think that doesn't die to something right now. I'll be honest, I think that this thing hurts him really bad. I mean, he could be Scarf Terrakion and hit us within close combat. Nope. Nope, I think I go for another... Do I go for another Dragon Dance or I go for a Crunch? Let's go back to the Blastoise set. I think I go for a Crunch because... Yeah, we're not going to kill this. It'll take 3 turns to kill it if I go for another Dragon Dance. Let's go for the Crunch. Why not? We went for the Yawn. That's interesting. Cool. Yawn's a cool set. No Blastoise got Yawn, I'll be perfectly honest. When's the last time we saw a Blastoise use Yawn? Gosh, do I let my Gyarados fall asleep? I think the Terrakion comes in here. Don't you think? Yeah, I think I go out to Foam Wallet here. And Defog. That's gonna be my play. Ooh, we went for the Substitute. Well, I don't think that he could curse. He said he had a fun set for Blastoise, but the moves weren't compatible. That's the weird thing about like starters and Pokemon that you can get through events. A lot of their moves don't match up in the same sets. Like they make it impossible to get them that way. He's got Yawn, he's got Substitute. I'm gonna Defog. I don't want to deal with rocks anymore. Hopefully it doesn't set up. No, he goes for the Yawn. That's fine with me. Because I can go right into Edelwood right now. I can go for a Horn Leech if he wants to Yawn again. We can at least get rid of the sub. I love seeing an Earthquake there. Okay. Hornleech is a no-brainer go right here. We could easily go for Hornleeches, but I'm trying to speak English. He goes for Roar. God, I'm fine with this. Oh, we can't let him stay in on Roar though, because Roar will mess up this set. So I'm going right back to Edelwood. He likes Pupcake. Yeah, I like that nickname too. I like that it's chocolate Pupcake too. Ooh, we can actually fall asleep here. I'm fine. I'm fine falling asleep because we'll just switch out and have Natural Cure. He probably thinks that we're the Harvest set too, because all we've used is Hornleech. No sir, we are the Natural Cure set. He goes to the Snorlax. And we are asleep. Okay. Smartest switch in here, I think, is Tolkien. Go right for a Drain Punch. So that's what I'm going to do. We're faster than the Snorlax. I think we go right for a Drain Punch with Tolkien. I'm not playing around. He goes for Curse. Yeah. He likes to run Curse-Lax, so Drain Punch I think is still our play 100%. I don't think that Hyperspace Fury does more. But let's see. We actually have this already pulled up for some reason. Yeah, Drain Punch does a lot. He's at +1 defense, but Drain Punch is still does about the same amount as Hyperspace Fury, so there's no reason not to use Drain Punch. So we're gonna do that. You don't have to see my Facebook. Almost just clicked on it. Okay, Drain Punch. Ooh, that is a really defensive set. Okay, and that's gonna hurt. I think we still go for a Drain Punch here. How much do we... Yeah, I mean, that is gonna kill us in the next turn, but I think that we can't let this thing do another Curse. And I'm okay with losing Tolkien, I guess. Man, that thing is defensive. This is a choice band, adamant. I'm almost wondering if I genned it wrong. If I built it wrong. I don't think I did. I think that that's still fine. That still makes sense to me. Do we just go for a... Let's check our options. We could go Gyarados and see. Let's see how much Gyarados does to Snorlax with a not boosted. I don't know if you could hear that. Standard Curse-Lax. If oh, I'm still +2. Hold on. Yeah, Waterfall still do a ton. Oh wait. He's definitely. What is this set? It is a plus defense minus special attack set, if I had to guess, which is impish. Waterfall has a chance to kill, but we're not going to deal with that. We're just going to go right for the Z move with Victini. No use messing around. So he was expecting Lucario. Lucario's been putting in some work. That was a crit, but I don't think it mattered. Actually, with the thick fat, let's see. Yikes. Did that matter? I forgot he got thick fat. If he's impish, and he's Curse-Lax, and we are V-Create Z-Move, that still does a lot. Even if he was 252 defense, we killed. Yeah, so the crit actually didn't matter there. So that's nice. He's got the Terrakion. I think he's faster. At least I just need to scout to see if he is. So a pretty good switch in his Edelwood. I don't think that he has anything to hurt Edelwood with. He goes for the Swords Dance. A little concerning, but we're gonna go for Will-O-Wisp here. I think that's the best play, right? I just noticed the natural cure coming back in and being awake. Yeah, I'm glad I switched to that set. I didn't have that set originally. Why is he stupid? He says, oof, I'm stupid. Oh. Why'd I make a dumb move? Ah, he's not out of this yet. He says, wow, GG, I made a dumb move. If you made a dumb move, I don't see it. Not yet. He might have brought like a wrong set or something. He said he'll explain later. We'll find that out at the end of this battle. Let's see what he does here though. I'm interested to know. Maybe he didn't bring all his moves, maybe he gave it the wrong nature or something. I don't know, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna play our game. Slurpuff does a lot if we can set it up right now. If we can get behind a sub, pop that berry, it does a lot of work. What percentage is Gardevoir at? 52, yeah. Yeah. Slurpuff does a lot right now. Honestly, we look like we're in good shape. We have a lot of answers to this stuff, and our Pokemon aren't that low. Yeah, actually, all of our Pokemon are at full health except for Klefki, which is at 83%. So I'm feeling very comfortable right now. There goes the Swords Dance. Can we get the Will-O-Wisp? Yes, we land it. Okay. No question in my mind, we have to go for the Horn Leech right here. Yeah, because we have to stop this thing. I mean, I think the way that the calcs work out right now is that it's only at +2. Yeah, and the Horn Leech will do a good amount. Great. Nothing on his team wants to take a Horn Leech, so we just keep going for Horn Leech. Cool. And those lefties are helping us out. Okay. Gardevoir gets the natural cure. How much did Horn Leech do when we first hit the Gardevoir? Let's see. I mean, Foam Wallet still might be the switch in here, but Horn Leech did 48%, so we actually wouldn't kill it if we went. Like, he might think that we have Shadow Claw, though we don't. I think the Foam Wallet's the switch in here, honestly, so we can at least get the light screen up. I'm not trying to play for differential right now. I'm just trying to play for... Ooh, actually, that's not great. Let's get that light screen. I don't love that he's raising his special defense. Gotta be honest. Hoping I'm not throwing this right now. He goes for the Shadow Ball. Okay. How much does Klefki do with Play Rough? Let's just see that. Honestly, the Killer Key is back again. Gardevoir. It was Choice Specs, but it's not anymore. So we just take the Choice Specs off. Play Rough does a good amount. He doesn't do a ton to us, so I don't totally want to like predict something crazy. Oh, he had Rock'em Z on Terrakion. He's explaining what happened earlier. Let me just make a move, though. Oh, he brought Rock Polish instead of Stone Edge, so he didn't have a move to use the Z move with. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to run those calcs on Trevenant right now. Somebody tells me we still would have been okay. But that's not for right now to decide. Okay. He switches into Mamoswine. Nothing loves switching into this Mammo Swine right now, so I might just go for Reflect and let Phone Wallet die. Honestly. Yeah, that's my play of choice. I'm just going to go for Reflect. He can use the Earthquake if he wants. And he can... Oh, he actually didn't kill us. Well, that's just fine. Do Preserve Differential? Do we go into something else right here? Maybe. Maybe. Does Pupcake want to do something crazy? Maybe. Let's see. Mammo Swine. It's not Life Orb, but let's say that it is. We have Reflect up as well. Earthquake does a lot, but not enough. I might switch into Pupcake here, honestly. Just to save Phone Wallet, in case we need him later. Yeah, we're switching into Pupcake. He goes for Ice or Crash, he misses. That actually sucks, because now I think that we just win. Yeah, I just go for Substitute here 100% of the time. And he doesn't kill with, yeah, I just get that up. I pop the berry. I go for the Calm Mind here, and I think I just run. Yeah, he's saying GG. He breaks at that time, but we just go for the Surf. And now we're super fast. I did make it Unburden, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not going to say GG yet. But it's looking good. It's looking good for us. And I'm glad that I switched out there, because now we can maybe make it a 5-0 instead of a 4-0. Blastoise wants to come in. We can Dazzling Gleam this. He's probably going to go for Roar. Ooh! Yeah, I mean, if we had gone for something there... Yeah, I thought I'd sub. Then he could go for Roar. I understand the impulse to do that. Cool. And the crit. I don't think it mattered in the end. Yeah, great battle, Dan. We actually don't see Dan again this season. If we saw him again, it would be in the playoffs. But I believe he has a win in his own division. So he's, you know, obviously he still has a very good shot at making playoffs. And I wish that for him. I hope he does. He's a really good guy. And of course, like I said, his Twitch is going to be in the link below. I don't think he'll have a problem with that. I actually don't know if he still uses it or anything like that. You know what? I'll just put his Twitter, because I follow him on Twitter and he's definitely active on that. So if you like Smash Bros, you can check that out. Once again, not that a ton of people watch these yet. But if you... Anyway. I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, I'm a little lit. I think Dan's posting this battle. That's not something you got to worry about. I'm going to leave. I will see you next week for week 5 of NEBLA. And thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I will see you in a couple days. Later.